Hey guys, good morning. Scott Mitchell here with Otter Buy Homes and Scott Buys Houses. Thanks for joining me on my morning walk. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about something that's been kind of weighing heavily on my mind, and I wanted to help some of you new investors out. If you are stuck in a flip, meaning if you completed the rehab, you got it out on the market, and it's just not selling, well, join the club. There are a lot of us out there. In fact, I've got 4 properties right now sitting on the MLS that have been listed on the market for 4 months or more, and really it's because of these stubbornly high interest rates, and consumer confidence is at its lowest point in the last 10 to 20 years since the Great Recession, really. And really, we're stuck. We've got inventory. Investors have inventory on the market that's just not selling. We're having to drop the price, trying to entice buyers into buying those properties. So what do you do, right? Because you might be in the red at this point. Well, there are a couple of ways that you can pivot that I want to talk to you about. The first is by switching it over to a lease option. Okay, we actually did this with 2 properties a few months ago that hadn't been selling, but we were able to get tenant buyers on a lease option. And in simplest terms, there are 2 parts to a lease option. There's a lease, which is usually a 2 or 3 year lease instead of a 1 year lease. And then there's an option agreement, which gives that tenant buyer the exclusive opportunity to purchase that property at any point in the next 2 to 3 years at your designated price. So basically what this does is it allows you to cover the debt service and the holding costs on that property. The holding costs that are going out every single month are covered by the lease, and you're locking in that buyer at some point in the next 2 to 3 years at a set price that should hopefully yield you a profit, okay? Now, the second way to pivot out of a bad flip, or a failed flip, if you will, is through seller financing. Maybe some of you have heard of this, but it's a way for you to get a down payment on a property and hold a note on the remaining balance. Now, this is a little bit trickier because you may have debt service or other restrictions that may make seller financing more challenging. But with both of these options, the idea is that you stop the bleeding. Basically, you cover your holding costs and you lock in a buyer for a point in the future, maybe a year or 2, 3 years down the road, okay? Now, if you are stuck in a bad flip, what I want you to do is comment pivot in the comments below and tell us a little bit about your situation. We're gonna work with you and help you figure a solution out. If you want to learn more about lease options and seller financing, make sure you subscribe to our channel, because we're going to be coming to you with videos very soon on how those 2 options work. So make sure you subscribe and like this video so you can get updates on all of our new videos as they come out. Thanks so much for joining me today, and hope to see you again soon.